Many men suffer quietly, pushing through each day with determination. They hit the gym, follow strict diets, and give it their all. Yet by midday, exhaustion creeps in. The energy and confidence they once wore like armor, now just a memory. Even intimacy feels distant. Has my body quit on me? They ask themselves. This silent frustration fuels the booming men's health industry. Clinics and brands promise renewed vitality if you're willing to pay for painful procedures or expensive pills. But what if the real solution isn't locked away in a lab, but right there in your fruit basket? I'm Dr. Mariah, a men's health expert with over 30 years of experience, helping men reclaim strength they thought was lost forever. And I'm here to tell you, 3 powerful fruits, nature's own prescription, can outshine any synthetic product. These aren't miracle pills. They're real foods your body recognizes, needs, and responds to. Sadly, most men have been misled into thinking decline is inevitable. But clinical data and personal transformations say otherwise. There's an orange-colored fruit that energizes every single cell in your body, a blue one that naturally supports hormone balance, and a red fruit that restores blood flow and revives your arteries. This isn't theory, it's backed by peer-reviewed science and real stories of men who turned their lives around with food. Today, I'll show you how to use these 3 fruits together to create a dramatic shift in your physical, emotional, and intimate health. Stick around because what you're about to learn might completely change how you age and feel. And if you stay until the end, I'll also share a bonus tip, a tiny habit tweak that multiplies the benefits of this fruit-powered approach. But first, hit that bell and subscribe if you believe in truth-based health advice and want to stay confident, energized, and strong. This channel delivers real, tested strategies made for men like you. Drop a 1 in the comments if this resonates, or tell me what you're still searching for. I'm here to help. Now, let's dive into fruit number 1. This isn't a mystery powder or a pricey superfood. It's a simple fruit with massive benefits for circulation, prostate health, and regaining strength where it matters most. I'm talking about a circulation-boosting powerhouse, watermelon. I still remember a patient named Carlos, 71, quiet, tired, defeated. "Doc, I'm not the man I used to be," he said, slumped in the chair. His spark, his presence, it had faded. But Carlos didn't need testosterone shots or prescriptions. His real issue wasn't aging. It was blood flow. Something we can support naturally. Watermelon is rich in citrulline, an amino acid that your body converts into arginine, a precursor to nitric oxide. Nitric oxide acts like your blood vessel's best friend. It relaxes and widens them, improving flow throughout the body, especially where men over 60 need it most. This improves energy, function, and confidence fast. In clinical trials, just 2 weeks of daily watermelon juice brought measurable improvements in erection strength and stamina, no side effects, no pills. Carlos committed to just 200 ml of fresh watermelon juice every morning. 2 weeks later, he came back, different. His posture had changed. His mood had lifted. And he joked that his wife had started looking at him like the old days. Watermelon had flipped a biological switch inside him without a single prescription. Asterisk. There was no magic trick here, just biology doing what it's meant to do. No need to reach for medication every time you feel intimacy slipping away. Start with a watermelon. And that was just the beginning. Up next, we move to a blue-colored powerhouse that naturally fires up testosterone, the very hormone that defines masculine vitality. Let's talk about blueberries. I call them the silent hormone harmonizer. I remember Eduardo clearly, 67 years old, a fit and active retiree who leaned in during his appointment and said with a shaky voice, "Doctor, I just don't feel like a man anymore." The weight in his words was heavier than any lab report. He wasn't just talking about sex. He meant life itself. His drive had vanished. His sharpness had dulled. He felt like a shell of who he once was, emotionally flat and physically drained. And the frustrating part? He was doing everything right. What Eduardo, and many men like him, didn't realize is that this wasn't just aging. It was hormonal depletion. And testosterone isn't just a number on a test. It's a feeling. That fire in your chest when you get out of bed with purpose. The firmness in your handshake. The way you show up in your relationships. Testosterone touches all of it. Yes, levels naturally dip after 60, but there's a natural way to support your hormones, and it doesn't involve gels, injections, or patches. Enter the blueberry. This little fruit is packed with anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that reduce inflammation, a major roadblock for testosterone production. Add in magnesium and vitamin C, and you've got a trio that supports male hormone balance in a big way. Most importantly, blueberries help lower cortisol, the stress hormone that eats away testosterone over time. Once Eduardo began adding a daily handful of blueberries, fresh or frozen, his body responded fast. In just a week, his energy was back. His mood was lighter. He felt present, grounded, and connected to the world again. His sleep improved. And that familiar spark, the one he thought was gone for good, started to flicker back. You're not broken. You don't need a magic pill. You just need the right fuel. And blueberries deliver balancing hormones and strengthening the heart, both essential to lasting performance. Now let's move to the third fruit in our journey, one so familiar. Most men overlook its power entirely. If blueberries are the forge for your hormones, and watermelon is the river that restores blood flow, then mango is the power plant that recharges your cells. It's not just about taste. It's about the core energy that keeps your body moving every day. I'll never forget Raphael, a 74-year-old retired professor who'd spent his life inspiring others. When he came to my office, his voice was tired, his shoulders low. "Doctor," he said, "I wake up already exhausted, physically, mentally, even spiritually." This wasn't sadness. It was depletion, a deep fatigue that had stolen his strength. He felt disconnected from his body, like it no longer responded to him. I asked him one simple question. "When's the last time breakfast left you feeling energized?" He looked confused. "I usually skip it," he replied. There it was. 60. The body doesn't just bounce into action on its own. It needs a clear signal, a source of nutritional ignition, something to tell your brain, muscles, and heart, it's time to move. That's where mango comes in, too often dismissed as just a sweet treat. Mango is loaded with vitamin C and potassium, nutrients that go beyond general health. They help regulate blood pressure, protect artery walls, and ensure that the blood, optimized by watermelon, flows smoothly. Mango also contains B vitamins, key players in energy metabolism and vascular relaxation. But mango's real gift? Cellular energy. It feeds your mitochondria, the tiny engines inside every cell. That's how it reboots your morning. That's how it lifts your mental fog. And that's how it helps men like Raphael stop feeling like they're running on empty. Your body takes the natural carbohydrates in mangoes and uses them to fuel energy production deep at the cellular level. Raphael noticed a real shift on the mornings. He started with half a mango, sometimes paired with a glass of water and a spoonful of yogurt. It's not just more energy, he told me. It's a different kind of energy, steady, stable. I'm no longer crashing mid-morning. That's because mangoes do more than wake you up. They reduce oxidative stress, ease tension, and lift your mood. They also help stabilize blood sugar. And when your energy flows steadily, everything becomes easier: walking, thinking clearly, being present. And yes, performing. This is where transformation begins. And now, we've reached the most important point. If there's one thing I've learned in 30 plus years as a men's health specialist, it's this: aging doesn't break a man. Giving up does. Too many good men accept fatigue, low drive, and fading confidence as facts of life. But I've seen firsthand, when given the right support, the male body is ready to respond. It wants to heal. It's just waiting for you to show up. We've talked about the power of 3 fruits. Watermelon opens circulation and reawakens blood flow. Blueberry balances hormones and crushes stress. Mango recharges your body and mind with steady energy. But together, they're more than fruits. They become the foundation of recovery. As promised, let me now give you a simple plan and a bonus tip to unlock their full power. This is your action step for tomorrow morning. I call it the morning vigor ritual. It's not a complicated recipe. It's a simple, potent routine that takes less than 5 minutes and sets your entire system up for success. Step 1. Drink 200 milliliters of pure watermelon juice right after waking. Step 2. Eat half a mango. Step 3. Add a handful of fresh or frozen blueberries. Why all 3 together? Because synergy is the secret. Watermelon opens your blood vessels, getting everything flowing. Blueberries bring antioxidants that stabilize the energy coming from mangoes. And mangoes, rich in vitamin C and B complex, fuel your mitochondria and reinforce the nitric oxide boost from watermelon. This combo becomes a nutritional signal, a message to your body that it's time to rebuild, reawaken, and reclaim strength. Forget costly supplements. This 5-minute habit has a greater impact than most of what's sold in shiny bottles. Just 1 week, 7 days on this plan, and you'll feel the shift. Not because you're chasing youth, but because you're reclaiming the vitality that was always yours to begin with. Make your mornings a declaration. I choose strength. I choose presence. I choose to stay in the game, because when you fuel your body with the right foods, you're not just eating. You're telling your biology, I'm not done yet. Asterisk, this isn't the end of your story. It's the beginning of a new chapter. So choose habits that help you feel stronger, more energized, and fully alive. You're the author now, and how this chapter is written is entirely up to you. If this message resonated with you, I have a small favor to ask. Share this video. Think of a man you respect, a father, a brother, a friend, someone who deserves to know that vitality never goes out of style. Now it's your turn. Want to hear from you. What concerns you most about men's health? What questions do you wish someone would finally answer? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one to make sure these videos speak directly to you. And don't forget, hit subscribe and press the bell icon so you never miss the conversations that could shift the course of your health. Together, let's redefine what it means to age with power, presence, and purpose. Thank you for being a part of this mission, and thank you for your trust.